Once upon a time, there was a young fella named Mark. He was sitting under a tree, chowing down on some grub, when a pesky crow swooped in and snatched his food. Now, Mark was a real foodie, so he wasn't about to let that crow get away with it. He chased that bird all the way up a humongous hill. When he finally reached the top, guess what he saw? A massive city sprawled out before him. Now, Mark wasn't exactly known for his work ethic, but something about that city sparked a fire in him. He thought, hey, I could build a city like that too. But the folks around him just laughed and said, Mark, buddy, that's just a pipe dream. Feeling a bit discouraged, Mark headed back home. He told his family about his grand idea, but they weren't exactly brimming with enthusiasm either. Undeterred, Mark looked up at the vast sky and then back at himself. He declared, Mark, you gotta reach for the stars. One day you gotta be as big as that sky. And that's exactly what he did. Mark hit the ground running. He landed himself all sorts of jobs, even if he took a few tumbles along the way. He never gave up though. Slowly but surely, he started rubbing elbows with successful people. He listened to their stories, their plans, and then he charted his own course. Before you knew it, Mark became the owner of a huge plot of land. He built a thriving city and even invested in a bunch of businesses. One sunny day, Mark decided to revisit his hometown to reminisce about his childhood. He sat under the same old tree, this time with his fellow villagers, enjoying a meal. And wouldn't you know it, along came another crow, snatching some food right off their table. The villagers chased the bird down, hollering about it being their son's lunch. They ended up back at the same hill, and Mark just grinned at them. Recognize anything? He asked. Gazing upon the sprawling city and the towering hill, the villagers hung their heads low. They finally understood. Mark, the once lazy boy, had built a bustling city, and guess what? It was right there, providing homes for their very own children. So, the lesson here is, hard work truly pays off. God always gives a helping hand to those who hustle and grind.